Hey everybody, it's Supercargo. This is one of the games that is from this last Saturday, which, if any of you don't know, from every Saturday now, we will be having just kind of some no bots, kind of competitive matches. I mean, they're just for fun. There's nothing to be gained from them, but just kind of some competitive matches. This last week was some 5v5s, no bots. Friendly Fire was on. And eventually we had the supply buffs on too, just because enough people wanted them. But next week I think we'll be doing some 8v8s with supply buffs, no friendly fire, just to mix it up. It seems like a lot of people just want to try different things, so we'll be doing that. This game, Defending Reactor, we had a full 5 on each side for the majority of the game. A couple people froze out during the middle of it, but the fun thing about this match was I was using a Richie revolver almost exclusively. I had just changed my loadouts up, just because I was using the Belgo, I think it's called. Whatever one, the machine pistol, whichever one that was. And I just could not stand it. Like, because that's what all my friends had used before. On their light classes. Oh, damn, headshot. I don't even know how that was a headshot. But all my friends had used the Belgo. I hope I'm saying the right thing, otherwise it's embarrassing. But it just wasn't accurate enough and didn't do enough damage. So I tried all the sidearms out, and the Richie seemed to be the best. Aside from the kick, it has the longest range, it's the most accurate, and does the most damage. So as long as you can manage the kick, you'll be golden. So I was just running around with this. And then I actually changed my primary weapon too. You'll see that sometimes, but I don't whip it out too much. Whip it out. But yeah, I threw a silencer on there because I kept getting owned when I'd run into groups of 2 people. And I think it was just because I'd come up behind, get the first one, but by then the other guy would know I was there because he could hear my gun, and I'd show up on the mini-map. So I switched to a silencer to try to change that, and of course this match won't be the best example since I'm not using it. I did do that. I also threw on a duct tape mags instead of extended mags. And it works out alright over the night. In general firefights it was pretty good just because you could switch out mags so easily. But I did miss the extended mags when I was going up against heavies. Because 30 bullets on the Carb 9 are just not quite enough when you're going against a heavy, especially if I happen to miss a couple of my bullet shots. So yeah, I actually died a lot because of that. Well, a lot being relative. I don't know exactly how many times, but quite a bit. Oh, and grenade. And speaking of heavies, Sea Clipper, who we are playing with, he is a pretty good heavy, and he actually showed me the usefulness of heavies, because before tonight I just kind of blew heavies off as a useless class. But he proved how they are useful, and how they are useful is through explosives. Because, I mean, the miniguns are alright, but if you really want to be useful with the heavy class, you want to use the easy nade launcher, get an assault rifle with a grenade launcher on it, and be a soldier, just so you can blow the hell out of the enemy troops. It especially is useful when you're on offense. The reason that is because if the enemies hold up in a room, which they usually are, you can throw a grenade, throw a Molotov, launch a grenade from your ARGL, and then use your easy nade launcher, and that's like 10 grenades. And then plus you can resupply yourself if you're a soldier. So that is definitely the way to go, and I think I'm going to try that out once the patch, or DLC I guess, hits. Just to see how it works out. I like being able to run around better than tanking damage and launching a bunch of grenades. But yeah, so I learned that heavies can actually be useful. And I do use the term heavy just because I play TF2. and it's just kind of natural to say heavy. And I do play a heavy frequently on TF2. I actually just picked it up the last couple weeks. Before that, I was a soldier most of the time. But yeah, good stuff this game. See, that was a nice quick double shot right there, and then of course a nice double shot fail when I'm trying to bleed him out. But the Richie can be used very well, because there's a thread on the forums right now where a guy's complaining about the unmanageable kick of the Richie revolver, or Caesar revolver, which actually is pronounced Kaiser if you want to be picky about it, because Caesar pronounced in Latin is Kaiser, which is, of course, is king, or Kaisar, but that is neither here nor there. You just look at that. It's just like one shot bleeding out guys in Last Stand. It's amazing. I would definitely recommend using the Richie as a secondary if you are a light class. Yeah, but this game, I was just kind of trying to be annoying, because there was actually a method to my madness. I wasn't just running around ignoring the objectives on purpose. I was trying to be annoying, getting people's grills before they got there, because I know when I'm attacking, one of the most frustrating things is if I can't even get to the objective without being engaged. It kind of holds me up, it separates the team, so that's what I was trying to do. And I mean, I guess we ended up winning, so it worked out. I don't know how much I actually split them up. Oh, okay. That must... what was that? I didn't see what killed me. Must have been a grenade. I think I'm gonna get rezzed here in a sec. Res, please. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Also, I had some good medics this game, so thank you to all the medics who rezzed me after I died. It's nice having people who know what they're doing, to say the least. Oop. But man, downed fire is annoying to deal with if everybody on the other team has it. We were running into that a lot. I think almost all these guys had downed fire. It's definitely useful abilities. Some people might be of the persuasion that it's cheap, and maybe it is. It certainly is cheap, I think, sometimes, but as long as it's there, you might as well use it. I think it's slightly different than in Call of Duty, the downed fire here. And I don't really know why that is, but in my opinion, it's a little bit different. Maybe just because you can... oh, spin move! Juke! Spin move! Did you like that? That was pretty awesome. I was, honestly, when I was running away, I was super proud of myself. One, because I couldn't even believe that worked, and two, because that was just awesome. I just ran around in circles and avoided some guy. Awesome. Oh! Okay. There we go. Hey there, Sea Clipper. Eat my bullets. Oops, I missed that guy. Ran right past him. Then he jumped over the ledge. And then I couldn't hit him. Ah, there you are. Alright, there. We had to whip out the carbine there. Ah, dang it. A mine? How'd they get a mine in there? Huh. Well. I am curious. I haven't been following the exact DLC updates. And there are the patches that will follow with that. But I actually don't think the carbine is that OP. It's good for sure, but at range, it actually loses a lot of its power, as opposed to like the Vector. I feel the Vector is a really good ranged gun, and like the Galactic, because the Vector and the Galactic are actually what I used for a while. I used a Vector as my primary when I was a medium size class. Oh, come back here! Come back! Oh, see how I like knifed the guy who I wasn't going for? Very interesting. But yeah, I used the Vector as my primary when I was a medium class, and a Galactic as my secondary. And I actually like the sights, the iron sights in the Galactic better than the Vector for range, but the Vector is definitely better for range than the Galactic is. There we go, a little cod bow knife right there into the chest. And also another tip, just in case you guys didn't know, if you have on the adjusted iron sights, it actually helps out when you are no-scoping, or hip firing. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. When you're hip firing, it helps out a lot with your accuracy. And I didn't know this till one of my friends, It's Carnage, told everybody. He was like, hey, did you know that just having adjusted iron sights on helps at hip firing? And so I tried it, and it works. At least it seems to. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but try it out and let me know what you think, because it seems to work for me. Oh, trying to snipe with my Richie there. And I did it. Running around, looking for guys to show. Hello. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Reload. Oh crap. And more mines inside of our base. Thank you, VG. Aha, got you. Oh, and see, VG is getting up. And then the VG is now chasing me. Other side, though. Turn around. Oh, it's VG. One shot. Don't worry, VG. I don't know how I did that either. 2 one-shots in a row are it's quite impressive, gotta say. The gods of Brink were looking kindly on me tonight. Oh, okay. Can I get him? Yes, I can. See, that's what I mean when I'm talking about accuracy. It's like even at that range, you can still hit somebody. Now, of course, I have to be not moving. Oops. Hello. Grenade launcher. Or grenade. I think I was just a regular grenade. But of course, if you're going to run around with the Richie, you need to be a soldier, because you run out of ammo pretty quick. If I had to choose one class that's OP, it would have to be the soldier. And one class that's underpowered, it would definitely be the operative. But I honestly think the soldier is actually, his abilities are fine. But, the other classes, things just need to be buffed. Like engineer needs better turrets. Again, referencing TF2. Oh, hello there, Cable. Referencing TF2. The turrets need to be a little bit better. I mean, not much, because obviously turrets can still choke off pretty well. But and then the operative just needs more stuff. The medic, I think, is actually probably good, but whatever. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.